Imagine a year when the sun just disappeared. Not in a fleeting eclipse, but for months on end. This isn't a fantasy tale. This was the grim reality for the people of 536 AD. Historical records from that time are filled with chilling accounts. The Roman statesman Cassiodorus wrote of a sky veiled in a strange bluish fog, where the sun cast no shadows, even at noon. It was as if the world was trapped in a perpetual, eerie twilight. For 18 long months, this mysterious darkness blanketed much of Europe, the Middle East, and parts of Asia. The consequences were catastrophic. Without sunlight, temperatures plummeted, ushering in the coldest decade in over 2,000 years. In China, reports speak of summer snows, a phenomenon so unnatural it was seen as a sign of heavenly displeasure. Across the globe, the story was the same. Crops withered and failed in the frozen, light-starved fields. The result was a famine of biblical proportions. People starved in their homes as food sources dwindled to nothing. Irish chronicles describe a failure of bread, while records from Mesopotamia detail a dense, dry fog that brought widespread death. Entire villages became ghost towns, their inhabitants succumbing to hunger and cold. The social fabric of civilizations began to unravel under the immense strain. It was a period of unimaginable suffering, a relentless fight for survival against an enemy no one could see or understand. So, what caused this global nightmare? For centuries, the exact cause was a mystery, buried in history and ice. But modern science has uncovered the culprit. Ice cores drilled from glaciers in Switzerland and Greenland hold the answer. Trapped within the layers of ancient ice are microscopic particles of volcanic glass. Chemical analysis points to a cataclysmic volcanic eruption in Iceland in early 536 AD. The sheer scale of this eruption was immense, spewing a colossal cloud of ash and sulfur into the atmosphere. This volcanic aerosol cloud acted like a massive veil, spreading across the northern hemisphere and reflecting the sun's light back into space. The planet was plunged into a volcanic winter. It wasn't just one eruption. Evidence suggests two other major volcanic events followed in 540 and 547 AD, prolonging the misery and preventing any meaningful recovery for years. This series of events triggered what is now known as the Late Antique Little Ice Age. The year 536 AD stands as a stark reminder of our planet's power and humanity's vulnerability. It was a time when the sky fell, the sun vanished, and the world was plunged into a desperate darkness. Historians unanimously agree it was the single worst year to be alive, a chilling chapter in our collective past, proving that sometimes the greatest horrors are not of fiction, but are etched into the very fabric of history. Thanks for watching.